that would be the bus taking priority on turning in front of them. I'm satisfied that there is a full range of view and that staff have taken into account that by ensuring that cyclists are ahead of the bus at the intersection where the bus will have its own lane, so it's not going to be caught up in traffic the way it has been, which is one of the reasons why you get the accumulation of buses as we used to, and having its own separate lane, it will be able to see clear in front of it. It will require somebody deliberately trying to run the light to get in front of a bus without being able to be seen. And I guess on that basis, I support the staff recommendation. Phil?
Well, look, I just want to say that, yeah, like David and most other people on the Transport Infrastructure and Environment Committee, we've been across this for some time. And I think actually it's a bit rich to ask for more explanation around the other options, like, for example, the south frame. When the staff this morning gave us very clear information why they weren't starters. I also think it's a bit rich with due respect, for councillors to ask for further information when they were absent from the information this morning, which was set down on the agenda. And that is an example of why, in fact, you can't carry on delaying everything indefinitely. This city will get nowhere if we take that approach. What I think would be helpful, because clearly this is not easy stuff for us as lay people to understand. I think that a workshop for all councillors and all interested parties around the option, and it isn't this one, it is in fact what the staff recommend, that in effect will be very helpful. And I would urge councillors to attend that so that we all gain that information, because we are all going to have to talk with our residents and our cyclists, and I'm one of them. So the staff have already pointed out the serious implications of the Everly report. There's no question of that. For example, what the Everly report doesn't say is if we were to go that way, where the rest of the cycle lanes we would end up with on Tuam Street, where they would be. And in terms of the safety so far that we have, there's no question that they would still be on the north side. So for safety for cyclists, you'd have cyclists swinging from one side to the other across Tuam Street. Well, you know, that is just unconscionable. And so I urge councillors to vote against the amendment and to support the staff recommendation. I want to applaud the high level of expertise and in terms of advice that we've been given today. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, I shall put the...
Madam Chair, sorry to interrupt. Could I just raise a couple of process-type issues? Excuse me. Just if councillors were of a mind to defer Tuam Street, it would be complicated for us to do that because the resolutions are interrelated, so we'd probably need to go away and re-look at those.
And its associated recommendations.
Right.
So,
and
yep.
If that were to be the case, could you also give us some direction as to what other information you'd be seeking from us if we were to come back at another time and report back to council? It would be good to get some direction on that.
I think we'll deal with that after after the fact. So I will put the amendment. All those in favour. Well, I think we just vote on the machine. It's probably quicker.
It's all good. That's why we do it.
Yeah, no, I can. Will it be in the written?
Yep. So that's lost. So now I will put the recommendation, and again we can vote. Yeah. We'll vote. We have voted. We've debated it. No, we weren't. I said we'd debate both of them together. That's what I made it absolutely clear right from the start. Is this the start? Yeah. That's carried. So thank you. Thank you very much for your work. Now we move on to the no. Can you?
Yep, we can go and look at that. Yep.
Thank you. Right. We'll move on to the Dudley Creek paper.